Schools are a center for education, but at T Area School District, it's not just students learning more. Every district employee is challenged to learn about themselves, about how they can best support the district, and in turn support those students as well. Cooper Seamer explains from T in a story you'll only see on Dakota News Now.
Is of a continuous schooling.
For 4 years now, the T Area School District has brought in educators from in and outside of South Dakota during its Network of Improvers event to learn more about what a day in their classrooms looks like. That's because the district's process of continuous school improvement is working.
A lot more this year.
T Area started implementing CSI in 2020. Strategic planning helps the district find ways to be more efficient in every department, everything from transportation to the business office. PDSAs, Plan, Do, Study, Act, help drive decisions based on data, but it's most visible within the classroom. Teachers themselves are challenged to constantly improve.
When you become a teacher at T Area School District, we have an onboarding process. We add a few days on to their contract. We bring them in and we really focus on how we do things here in the CSI model.
To help out teachers, the district employs 6 coaches. These coaches are experienced educators themselves, and they visit with every teacher to get an idea of what's working, what isn't, and how they can adapt better practices into each classroom.
They really are the boots on the ground. They are working and supporting our teachers every day, every step of the way.
It's not another workload for teachers either. Oftentimes, this allows them to get outside of their own classroom and learn about what others are doing that works. It's about creating cohesion across each of T Area's buildings to meet the district's vision and mission.
They'll go in and teach for their teachers. If their teachers want to go and look at another teacher to get ideas.
We go over like a page individual.
Student feedback plays an important role in this process. Students are constantly asked for responses and help make decisions inside of the classroom. The students too set their own goals, providing input on classroom activities and getting visual progress updates to help keep them on track.
After each unit or after each quiz or whatever we're using, they'll ask how things are going, and we can say, oh, this did not work, or we can say that this worked so that we can make changes for the next unit.
And understanding that failing to meet those goals right away is okay too.
They make it private, so if there is something you're struggling with, it's not something you have to announce to the class. Because a lot of kids see like not doing something perfectly as failure when it is just a chance for improvement.
The process allows for students to be rewarded when they do hit those goals as well.
The teachers, they like to sometimes have incentives to try to get the students to reach their goals. So for example, in most math classes, if you can get above 80% of the assignments turned in, then you'll be able to sit around the room. So I feel like little things like that can motivate the students to try to complete their work on time.
The students identify.
And that's why T Area has continued to bring in educators from all over to learn about why CSI works for them. If they're able to see improvements from students, teachers, and faculty, then that's what they need to share with others.
Some of our best learning as educators is when we come around the table and listen to each other, problem solve with each other, and just really learn. Because educators spend a lot of time inside the classroom. We don't always get that time together to be able to talk and learn from each other.
In T, Cooper Seamer, Dakota News Now.